Hi everybody, it's Sue Bowler here, and I just wanted to spend a few minutes just showing you how this video software works. It's very straightforward. So the first thing you're going to have to do when you open up or click on the link is set up an account. I've already set up my account. It's very straightforward, just your name, your company details and your address. At no point do you give any credit card information. You're not going to pay for this. This is, if you look here, it says it's 100% free videos, and basically we make them, and when we get to the checkout we use a code which is REACH with a capital R, but I'll show you that as we go through it. The one thing I would strongly recommend before you start, although it is good fun to have a play, but is to think about what's your video going to be about? Why am I making a video? And this could be for a campaign to promote a holiday like Mother's Day, or it could be for Halloween or Christmas, or whatever the occasion is, or it could be just a general video just promoting your business, particularly at this time when we just want to remind everybody the type of work that we do, and that obviously that we will be announcing as soon as we're open again. So by doing that, you can create a folder, put some photographs in there that relate to whatever your campaign is going to be about. What I did is I went to the Qualitex website, and there are some amazing resources on there. So I downloaded some Mother's Day balloons. I went to the inspiration galleries and got some bouquets and some decor ideas. And I also went to the marketing resources, free marketing resources, and got a couple of lifestyle photographs as well. So, and of course I can use my own designs, but it will really help you to put some great content into your video. The next thing I recommend that you do is that you look for some good wording to use, because obviously these videos are a collaboration between photographs and wording. So again, it's not always easy to have the right words. So I listed, and I've got lists here of things that I want to write. So I went on to Google and just Googled in Mother's Day poems, Mother's Day slogans. I even looked at marketing ideas for Mother's Day events. So I got some really good words and inspiration about things that I could use, that I felt comfortable using, and that I felt would help me. So I've got all that ready. So let's look at how to make a video. So the first thing you need to do is click on the collections and decide what type of video you're going to make. So there's lots of selection here. There are some very specific ones, like for a fitness company, or for seasonal, which might work for us, professional services, or we've got more general ones like Facebook, YouTube, Instagram. And I've chosen to do an Instagram post or video, because I know that I can use that on my Instagram account, which is very, very successful for the balloon industry because it's very visual, but I can also post that onto my Facebook business page. So I'm just going to click on there, and if you look here, there are 19 different templates. So the first thing you want to do really is look at all the different templates and see which ones you think were going to work for you. So here we go, we've got this one. If you just put your cursor over it, just gives you a quick overview of how it works. Just bear in mind that we can change so much on these videos, so it's just really just to give you an idea. This one over here is, I don't think you can change this woman in the background. I think the only one you can change on here is just those images, so that won't necessarily work for us. So you've got all these different choices. The other thing to look at is how long they run for. So for example, that one's 30 seconds, that one's only 15 seconds. So again, you need to decide on, do you want a really short video, or do you want something a little bit longer? So this is the one that I'm going to work with. I've been playing with this one, so I've actually got myself quite prepared for it. So here we go. So this is currently in its format at the moment, a video to promote an artisan bakery. So if I just click on it, you can get an idea of how it runs. So we can stop that at any time, but I know that there's lots of options in there, and I can do something really quite exciting with that. So if we go over to this side of the page, you can actually see that we've got the opportunity now to edit it. So we're going to start off by choosing our colour background. And if I click on here, you'll see that these are the four main colours that it uses. So if we start with this one here, that's that black or very dark charcoal grey background there. So because I'm doing a Mother's Day campaign, I'm looking for much more feminine, softer colours. So I'm just going to scroll down, and here you can actually have your own colour palette, but if I go down here, we've got some basic colours. So I'm going to use this very pale pink, and I think that will work very well. So I can go back up again. And then if I go to the next colour, this is this wording here, and that is it's a little bit too pale. So I'm going to, again, scroll down. I'm going to use the same colour flow, but I'm going to go to a darker pink. So it's a much more richer, maybe more of a maroon colour, which complements the pink very well. I'm going to go to this grey. This will show you where it features. So it's, you know, this is quite a bold grey, which is very nice, but maybe not for what I'm doing. So again, I'm going to scroll back down. I'm actually going to choose this pink again, and you'll see that it contrasts really well with the colours below. So that's really good. And finally, this green. You can see this green is like a little marking here. Also, it comes up as a line later on. So I'm just going to change that to a nice pale grey, because I think grey is very contemporary and it looks good. So I'm happy with these colours. These are my new colour palette. But, you know, if at any time you want to change those, you can. There's no reason why you can't go backwards. And so it's just good to start off, have a play, and then change from there. So once you've finished, you go back, and now we can go to the music. So we heard the music, which was that ambient music with originally. So we can listen to the others and decide. We've got a choice of 4 different musics here. Let me just click on this one. It's going to load it up, and then I just click on the video. Try this one called Dreams. We've got Empower, probably a much stronger beat. End of the video. Here we go. So you get to choose. So I'm going to go back to the original one, because I really like that. I think it's a really nice one. It's very gentle, and I think it works really well for my theme. So I'm happy with that. So I'm going to go back. Let's just click on there, because we don't want to listen to the music all the time. So now I get to edit the video. So we start off with an image. So this is the first image we're going to replace. So it tells me here it's a replace. Now I've already uploaded the images that I want to use, which is why I suggested to you that you create a folder, which means you can easily upload them, and you just use this upload facility here. So we're going to start off by using this image here. So be careful, you've got replace or delete. If you delete it, you take it out of the library, then you'll have to re-upload it again if you want to use it. So just click on replace. Actually, that's not the one I want to use. Let's try that one, replace. So you can switch them around. So this is a really, really pretty photograph. Really sells the fact that it's Mother's Day. So we have some options that we can do. We can edit it a little bit. We've got fit and fill. So if I click on there, I can put the entire image on there. You can see the image as it's shown down here, which I think it loses some of its impact for this particular one. So I'm going to go back to the one that I had before, but I'm going to change the orientation a little bit and get a little bit closer. So can you see that we can adjust the point by using that little point cursor down here on the right? So if I just take that up to between her and the balloon. And then if I just scroll up a little bit, we've got this zoom facility. So if I click on zoom, you can see it will zoom in. So I think it's a bit too much. Let me just take it down a little level. It's perfect. So for me, that's absolutely the perfect image. So I'm happy with that. I'm going to go back. Now I can start to key in some text. So you can see what text you're changing, because it shows you the original text on the video versus on the right hand side that you're going to change. So the first thing is I'm going to say is I've already worked out what I want to say, is on Mother's Day. Okay, simple as that. Actually, I might capitalise the day, that's much better. And then welcome to, we're not going to do welcome to on Mother's Day, we're going to change that to show her that you care. It's a nice statement there. So it's as simple as that. Then we're going to go to the next wording. I'm going to say something like, let us help. Oh, let's get rid of the original word, sorry. Let us help you to make your mother feel special. Okay, so we can type, you know, as I said, you just look up different ideas that you can use, and you can see you're limited to the number of characters, so make sure that you are within those. And then we're going to change this one, locally made, locally served. So let's do something similar to that. I'm going to say handmade by us with love, just to show that we are a caring business and that we make things by hand and with care. So now we want to change that photo there. So this is a great opportunity to show a really beautiful bespoke handmade designs, and there is a beautiful image on the Mother's Day page on the Qualitex website, and this is a design by Evie, and let me make it fit. Let's use that. Let's see the entire image, because you want to see the whole image here. And this is absolutely gorgeous. This really is a bespoke design where a lot of attention to detail and you know, care has been taken to make it very, very special. So, you know, it could be that we could personalise this with Mother's name, but this is something really nice to show. So I'm happy with that. So I'm going to go back. Obviously, designs that you show have to be designs that you can make. So be careful you don't show things that, you know, you don't know how to make. And obviously, it's a great opportunity to have a go. So I'm going to change these three words here. Sweet, I'm going to change to beautiful. The next one I'm going to, instead of having single words, I'm actually going to say in every, and then I'm going to say, of course you've got it. Let's get rid of that. Wow. Beautiful in every way. And then I'm going to change those three photographs that go with it. So the first one, I'm going to use that one that I brought up for. This is a lovely little image that can go there. Then I go back. Each time I have to go back to get to the next image to change. I'm going to have this balloon here, which is one of my favourite. Let me just move that out of the way. If I can move that, I can't. And then I'm going to go back, and then I'm going to add in this one. So I change that image, and I'm going to add that one. And with that one, I'm going to show the whole image. There we go. So that's a really nice page. So I'm just going to go back and carry on. So they're saying quality made with love. So it's a little bit like we said earlier. But what I'm going to do, this is quite a nice one. This is something that I picked off one of the websites, that your mother is your forever friend. So I'm going to put your forever friend. And then I'm going to change this image to this lovely balloon here. And I'm going to make sure that looks better by putting that entire image in. So that's absolutely beautiful. And then I'm going to go back. And I'm going to, we've got here, we've got a hashtag that comes up. So I'm just going to change that to whatever you want to do. You could be, I'm going to say Mother's Day hashtag, or it could be that you're going to put your business name. And the next one is baked good for every occasion. So I'm going to say balloons for every occasion. Balloons for every occasion, of course. And then they say, come visit us today. I'm going to say, visit our website today. Okay, let's get rid of that. Now I've got some more images to change. So I'm going to use, here we go. This looks lovely there. And then I go back, change this image, and I'm going to change that one to this one here. If I go back, I've still got 2 more to do. That's the next page. I'm going to use, I've already decided, so I've written down what I'm using. I'm going to use one of the bouquets that, here we go, I've got off the Qualitex website. Just going to go back, and finally I've got this one here, and I'm going to use, where are we? Oh, I know. So this one here, replace. So this one needs a little bit of adjusting, so I'm going to do fit and fill. I'm going to fit the entire image, and this is where we can say use the filters, because you've got to be really careful with filters, because sometimes filters can really adjust the colour too much, but this photograph's quite dark, so I'm just going to use the brighten filter, and that really helps to brighten up the picture, so I'm happy with that. Okay, so now it's my opportunity to say who we are. So my company is Balloon Art by Sue Bowler. I'm not 100% organic, well, I probably am, but I'm actually a balloon specialist. But you could put anything there. I mean, honestly, you can do whatever you like. And I'm going to have a little statement here, bringing joy and happiness. I think that's a really nice thing to say. So then we've got a couple more photographs that we can add in. So I'm going to use the, where are we? We're going to use this one. Again, we need to fit this one in so we can see the entire image. And we're going to go back. And then finally, we've got this one, which is the only one that I haven't used, which is this bouquet here with the swan in it. And again, we're going to fit it so the whole image, we see the entire image. So it's great. And finally, we're going to put in all our company details. I don't have a logo, one day maybe, but I haven't. So I'm just going to change that to my business name. So we know that that is Balloon Art by Sue Bowler. And my website is suebowler.com. And that is all there is to it. It's finished. So once you've finished and you want to check it, you just click on the image, start from the beginning, and just make sure you're happy with it. So that's great, happy with that. If you've made any mistakes, I mean, always double check your spelling. Just if you've made any mistakes, you can just go back through, alter it absolutely easily, no problem whatsoever. And once you're ready, you can buy it. So you just click on buy. So you choose a plan. The plan that you want is just this video. Press continue. Ignore the checkout, go straight over to the coupon. Do you remember what the coupon was? It was REACH, R-E-A-C-H. Oh, not TREACH, try again soon. R-E-A-C-H with a capital R, apply. So it now asks you, have you watched the video? And you have to just make sure that you've got all permissions to use the images. And then you get. Then you are asked to rank the page. This one, obviously, we're going to give them 10 out of 10 because they've been amazingly generous. And from there, we just download. So we can download a standard quality MP4. I've just got receipt of my payment, which comes out at 0. So I'll just clear that out of the way. Or you can come down, you can download it as a site, take different resolutions, and it's good to have both. So it says it takes up to 15 minutes. It really doesn't, but it says you can close the page. So we'll just say done, and that is all there is to it. So I hope you enjoy using this as much as I've enjoyed using it, and it'll be good for your businesses to get some videos out there. So thank you very much for watching.